Hello from City Walk at Universal Orlando. What are we doing here, Dennis?
We're catching up with some old roommates of mine, and friends as well.
We are indeed. Mostly you. I know a couple of these guys. Some of them I don't know, but we're all gonna be best friends by the end of this. I don't know if I'm really gonna record any of that, but I'll record our day at Universal today. How's that? So I do need to talk about the elephant in the room, which is Dennis's outfit right now. He was very confident about what he called his drip to accompany his riz and other words that I don't know really anything about. But if you like his outfit, let him know in the comments. Maybe he'll wear it. Maybe he'll wear it again. Maybe he'll never wear it again.
Don't you like the corduroyness of it?
You look like a houseplant. So we are starting our day over in Islands of Adventure to meet up with Dennis's friends. I think first I want to get some pretzels from Auntie Anne's. It is a very hot day and it's supposed to allegedly thunderstorm at some point today, which is why we're starting in Islands of Adventure to hopefully try to ride some rides before the weather rolls in. Also, I swear I can never choose the right line when it comes to entering into a theme park. The line that I get into always has a wait, and then I move a line, and then that has a wait, and then I move back. It's always a decision. So we are meeting up with Dennis's friends over here on the bridge. One of them I know is Brenton, which is Dennis's old roommate who has been on the channel before. So we're actually going over to SpiderMan, but this is perfect because that's where Auntie Anne's is next to, in the vicinity of, approximately nearby. Starting inside SpiderMan, and here are my pretzel nuggets. They still didn't have marinara, I'm so sad. So we're in the extended queue. Right now it's posting a 30-minute wait. It was posting a 20-minute wait, I think, but then I got my pretzels, and I feel bad because I made the group wait longer. So we are in the indoor queue right now. It's starting a little bit quicker. We waited outside for a little while, but we should be on the ride hopefully soon. Okay, we're about to load into our scoop vehicle. That took about an hour.
Hello? This is Jonah Jameson. Roger, over. Is this thing on? Listen, Scoop. Crime reports are coming in from all over the city, and I'm starting to get worried. Did you see that? The spider signal. With SpiderMan nearby, trouble can't be far away. And you know what trouble means. Headlines! National coverage! So don't screw this up!
Okay, so we were all done with SpiderMan, and that was actually sort of an interesting experience. There was just a technical malfunction just with the ride and how it synced with the screens, so our vehicle was like delayed a little bit. The second half of the ride, it was really weird. Like it didn't work. I think it had just come back up from a downtime, which is why we waited an hour for it probably, even though it was only posted 30 minutes. Right now the plan is to head over to Hagrid's just because there might be some weather at some point soon, so they just want to prioritize the stuff that they really want to do. So we are almost through Jurassic Park right now on our way over to the Wizarding World, which this sort of works out pretty great because last week when I came with Brennan, we didn't ride SpiderMan or Hagrid's, so this works out well. And we've made it into Hogsmeade. We sort of went the long way, I think, over to Hagrid's, but I'm just here to tag along today. Okay, we're about to ride Hagrid's. It's a 75-minute wait. Can you commit to that, Dennis? Oh yeah. All right, so we're in line for Hagrid's. Right now the weather seems to be pretty okay at the moment. There's Dennis in his drip that makes him look like he's a couch. Crossing over the exit to Hagrid's right now. They really cleared this out. This used to not be this uncovered near this perspective of the castle. Just slide up the ribbon roof. Next to Hagrid's side. This part of the line is not open, so that is pretty good. And this is where the line ends. So this is good because we're pretty much heading directly inside right now, just to get out of the heat. Did you know that this is a reference to the previous ride that was here?
The Dragons Challenge?
Yeah. Well, the Dueling Dragons.
Yeah.
Wingardium Leviosa! Hagrid's asked you to duplicate Sirius Black's motorbike to take you all to the edge of the forest.
Yes, and that's where I shall be showing some blast-ended screws. Before they all kill each other.
Well, I think it's time to give this idea a go. Stand back. Jiminy!
Whoa, that's just marvelous, Arthur.
Not bad.
We got to see the Bruce show again. That was actually really cool. I haven't seen that in years, I don't think.
We are really moving to this queue right now. I don't want to jinx it though. Okay, that took about 30 minutes, and here we are. Dennis is riding. Where are you? There you are. We're riding Hagrid's Motorbike Adventure. Whoa! Woo! You didn't hit the button!
There's a unicorn!
What does it do?
And
that's what gives us the final boost!
Ready, lucky thing to see such a sight in the wild.
We still got boost stuff.
Merlin's beard, we did see Pixie, Scroots, and unicorns.
Okay, so back of my regular camera. We just got off of Hagrid's Motorbike Adventure and we are heading inside the Three Broomsticks right now to get some lunch. So these are a lot of the options that we have today to get, and I think we probably got a little bit too much food, but that's okay. So we're sitting in the very back of the Three Broomsticks. Look at all of this. Dennis is gonna try my pumpkin fizz for the first time. I got a kid's meal over here. Not bad, right? It's like apple cider. Dennis got the mushroom pie over there. Got a kid's meal of the fish and chips, and then I got these beef pastries, I think, with some ice cream, and then Dennis got the potted cream over there as well, and a butterbeer. So we are all done with dinner. There goes the Velocicoaster, which I think we're heading to right now. Either that or Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey. We sat right inside. So how was your lunch, Dennis?
Tasty.
Was it good?
Well.
What?
Do you want my food critic opinion?
Oh, sure.
They messed up the pie.
Oh.
It was like a hard shell as a pastry crust. It was strange. Never had that.
Have you had the shepherd's pie there before or no?
No, it wasn't shepherd's pie.
No,
it was
have you had the
mushroom
shepherd's pie?
Is it good?
Yeah.
Well, that's mashed potatoes. You can't mess that up.
So we're passing through the Lost Continent right now to head across the bridge over to Velocicoaster. Hopefully the weather is nice to us. Right now we're talking about the potential rumor for the Lost Continent back there to maybe be a Legend of Zelda land. That's sort of the, I think, the rumor. We'll definitely see. I'm not sure what the wait time is right now, but it just experienced a bit of a delay. And there is some dark clouds in the area.
Empty seats.
Yeah, there was a lot of empty seats on that. That is posting a 100-minute wait right now for Velocicoaster. 100 minutes. I have not waited in this portion of the line in sort of a while. This goes all the way outside. It doesn't do the full extended queue, so that's good. I do wish this was accessible just normally without having to stand in line. Just to be able to go down by the water would be really nice. Okay, about 15 minutes later, we're heading into this portion of the queue. So at least we have these fans. Okay, so we've actually been moving pretty quickly through this portion of the queue, so that is very lucky. They did reopen the single rider line. Okay, we are almost there. That is just still so cool. So we just made it off of Velocicoaster and we ended up only waiting 45 minutes instead of 100. And I think now we're heading to the front of the park to ride the Incredible Hulk. Everybody else already rode the Incredible Hulk, but Dennis really wanted to do it, and I think that they want to do it again. Just like yesterday when we went to Disney, we've been pretty lucky with the weather because it seems like it would have stormed by now, but it hasn't, and that has luckily not impacted all of the outdoor rides that we really wanted to do today. They were thinking about maybe doing Harry Potter, but they do want to go over to Universal, I think, at some point. So I don't know if we're going to be taking the Hogwarts Express or just heading out of the park after we ride the Incredible Hulk again. So I'm curious what the wait time is going to be for the Incredible Hulk. Apparently, it was like 15 minutes. The Doom Tower is about to launch in just a minute. You can always hear just that air intake before it launches. Okay, let's see what the wait time is. Okay, it's only 25 minutes. That is not bad at all. So we just got off of the Incredible Hulk, and wow, did it rattle us around, or me in particular. I actually don't really remember much of this side at all. A little bit of a haze. We were thinking about taking the train over to Islands, but I think we want to try to do some rides at the front of the park, so we're just walking. I've been pretty proud of my water system here because I have it carabined to my backpack. I can take a sip and then just let it go. It's cool. So we've almost made it over to Universal Studios, but I wanted to come over here because myself and Brennan just watched a documentary about Nickelodeon, and even more specifically, Nickelodeon Studios. So you can't go back here anymore, unfortunately. This used to be Blue Man Group, which now it is nothing at all, but that is Nickelodeon Studios. And it was just really interesting to see in the documentary just how busy and popular this area was. And I remember it as Nickelodeon Studios, and now it's just nothing at all, which is so sad. Everybody wants to ride this, which is why we ended up just walking instead of taking the train over. But there is weather in the area. I just heard thunder, just a lot of thunder actually. So we'll see if this is open. It's posted at a 30-minute wait apparently right now. I keep lagging behind because I want the group to enjoy what they want to do and not be impaired by myself being a vlogger and wanting to record things. But let's see if we can ride Rip Ride Rocket before the weather maybe eventually shows up. So we might have a change of plans. I think we're heading over to Villain Con. We are back in the back portion of the queue right now, which is interesting because we were on the other side of this wall when we did this last time. It's only a 15-minute wait, which is cool.
Blast everything inside to score points and win the challenge!
So we're inside the convention floor right now. This is still under technical rehearsal, which is interesting. They do have signs that say no video recording, which is I presumed to be on the ride, which is why I've already recorded in this area. So we're about to ride the ride right now. Let's see if I have a little bit better score this time. Okay, so we are done riding Villain Con. We pretty much got there in like 5 minutes or so. So now we're heading over to the Born Stuntacular because they really want to see it. So Dennis, what do you think of your first experience on Villain Con?
I think it's a slight improvement, probably, over Shrek show. I think kids would like it a lot.
Okay.
Kind of hard to keep track of my cursor, though. So many on the screen.
That, I think I had a bigger problem with that this time than the first time that I rode it. Like, I enjoyed it a little bit less. There was way too much going on, but you did beat me. But now we're heading inside the Born Stuntacular, and we just got out of the Born Stuntacular. Now we're heading inside the tribute store. It's pretty quiet in here right now compared to when I think we first came here. It was very, very busy. Just the photo opportunities in here are awesome. This is a good picture. Did you like the Born Stuntacular? Yeah. So now we're heading over to Revenge of the Mummy because I'm pretty sure that the outdoor rides are closed right now. There's a lot of Halloween Horror Nights construction apparently that they've updated throughout the park, and they've been doing some construction for the recently announced DreamWorks land that they're building back where Kid Zone used to be. That was the official big announcement recently. So it is raining right now, which you can tell by the lens, and that's why we're running inside the Mummy, which I don't know what the wait time is, but we gotta get out of the rain. Did you hear that thunder? Your Red Rocket is definitely not running. So it is posting a 45-minute wait, but there's not much else to do at the moment, at least in our area.
So we're in between rooms right now. I think this is a pretty well-known fact, but some of these swords that are painted here are actually bananas, sort of as like a reference to what used to be here, which was the King Kong attraction. Woo! I did that. Cool. All right, we're getting close. So it's been about 15 minutes now. So we just need to get up the stairs and be on the ride.
Serve me experiences beyond measure. For a few.
So we're off of the Mummy. It is raining a little bit harder now. That's unfortunate, but we're heading back to, I think, Men in Black. We need to do some indoor attractions at the moment. I'm pretty frustrated that I left my umbrella in the car. I even thought about it and I was like, do I need to go back and get it? But then I was like, no, it'll be fine. It's not fine. And I think also we're heading to Gringotts, right, Dennis?
Yeah.
Okay, we've made it into Diagon Alley. And I wish it was just raining a little bit less, but I think that's why we're going to go inside, although Gringotts is pretty cold. Okay, so we're going to head inside Ollivanders really quickly, too, to look at some wands. Today is not me walking around showing off Halloween Horror Nights decorations, but they've actually decorated Diagon Alley for Halloween, presumably. It's really cool. A lot of this that has never been here before is here this year, and it's presumably for Death Eaters. So it looks like Gringotts is posting a 25-minute wait. Hopefully, it's going to be pretty cold inside because it's cold outside because of the rain now, but I didn't get the lockers. So it's about to be dark probably by the time that we get out of this. Maybe. The bank is pretty empty right now, which is nice. Hey, Dennis. How are you doing?
Good. I'd like to make a deposit.
Is your drip keeping you warm?
Oh yeah. Okay, we've made it to the load platform and the single rider line is pretty much completely empty.
All right, we just rode Gringotts and we're heading towards the front of the park. We might try to ride Rip Ride Rocket because it was closed due to the weather. It did finally stop raining, so that is good. And we had a good time on Gringotts, right, Dennis?
Yeah.
So I didn't say it, but we waited all of about probably like 10 minutes, I think, for Gringotts, which was not bad. We've been actually getting pretty lucky with our wait times tonight. What we are going to be doing is going to dinner, right, Dennis? Getting some sushi? Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah, we're getting sushi. That'll be good. This was a pretty fun, casual day at Universal, though. I definitely enjoyed it once the weather cooperated. I wonder if this Auntie Anne's has my marinara sauce that I've been denied multiple times. Also, Imhotep hasn't worked over here in a while, which is a little bit sad. And then also, Dennis, I know you're excited to hear these updates, aren't you?
Where's Imhotep?
Over at Jason Bourne, they had to stop the show midway through because the RFID malfunctioned and they had to reset.
Yep.
It was really interesting. So this is a good sign because Red Rocket is currently testing. Right now there's nobody on it, which means we could hopefully ride it. This is for Halloween Horror Nights. This is pretty cool. We're passing by the Minion Cafe and all of what they have over here right now just to see what the wait time is for Red Rocket. And if it's reasonable, we're going to do it. I kind of hope that they want to do this because I actually know the secret song that I want to play and I keep forgetting. It is Rainbow Connection and it is number 902. All right, so we did decide to go ahead and head out of the park so we can go get some dinner together. And Dennis is texting per usual. Pretty soon there's going to be a Halloween Horror Nights medallion hanging there underneath the Universal Arch. Are you coming back for Halloween Horror Nights?
If enough people like this video,
Oh,
Maine.
so this is where we split up for now because we're going to a place to get some sushi for dinner that is, I think, over by International Drive.
So we were gonna get sushi, but that place closes earlier than we anticipated. So instead, we're gonna get Korean barbecue. Let's go!
So this place should be just right across the street from Universal on Kirkman, I think. Okay, so we're at the K-pop place, so we're going to be having dinner. This is really exciting. So we have some butter going right here on the grill.
Oh God, it's all running off.
So many different meats here that I'm going to cook with. It's so exciting. This is the coolest thing. I'm so excited for this. This incredible spread of so many different meats. Okay, we are all done with dinner, and that was incredible. This is right across from Universal. You can even see Portofino Bay right across the street. So we've made it back home. It is getting close to midnight, so we are very tired. I'm very much so feeling this hat right now, but that was our day at Universal with Dennis and some of his friends, just getting to explore the park, getting to do rides in both Islands of Adventure and Universal Studios, sort of from their perspective and just whatever rides they wanted to do. And we got to ride a lot of really fun, sort of big rides that I was a little bit surprised by, just the fact of what we waited in terms of what the wait times were and then what the actual wait time ended up being. It was a surprise and it was a fun day. And then we had some Korean barbecue at the end of the day, and that was a huge surprise for me. And I very much so enjoyed it. So thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a good day and goodbye.